A lot of people have been interested in US Antimony Corp, ticker symbol UAMY. So in this video, we're going to go over just a couple things. It's going to be pretty brief. We're going to talk about levels of support and resistance, whether I like the revenue, what's going on with this company, and whether or not we should have it in our portfolios. So if this sounds like something you're interested in, let's get started. What's up, everybody? I'm Clay. We're going to make 2021 the best year ever. We're going to grow our portfolios together, and we're just going to grow together. Now, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, we're going for 10,000 subscribers, so make sure to hit that subscribe button and join us on our journey to grow these portfolios. Alright, so let's talk about ticker symbol UAMY, US Antimony Corporation, what they do, and whether or not we should be invested in them. So, US Antimony, they do just that. They've got mining, and they're trying to mine antimony among other precious metals and different types of metals. So they've got mines in places like Montana, Idaho, Mexico, and they mine things like antimony, gold and silver, and antimony byproducts like antimony oxide and things like that. So what exactly is antimony? What is it used for? Is it going to be like the next big thing in car batteries? Because look, when we're talking about mining corporations, I'm really excited about miners that are involved with the electric vehicle industry and the clean energy industry, because we know that that's the future, right? There's demand out there for it right now. But once everybody is required to drive an electric vehicle or decides to drive an electric vehicle, the demand for those batteries is going to skyrocket. So the miners, if you follow the supply chain, the miners are going to see a boost as well. Well, unfortunately, antimony, yes, it is used in car batteries, like traditional car batteries and stuff, but I don't know if they're going to be able to transition or if that's going to be a very relevant factor in electric vehicles. Well, moving from that, what else am I a little bit concerned about with US Antimony Corporation? It says on their website that they have not been able to mine antimony in Montana, or I believe in the United States for that matter, since 1983. Because it's cheaper and it's more economical to get it from overseas sources, and they're able to import it a lot cheaper and more economically than they are to mine it here. So that's a big turnoff. Now, could this change in the future? Could we see, more domestic mining of this metal? Absolutely. It's a possibility, but it's been this way since 1983, so I don't want to go ahead and I don't want to speculate that we're going to see that transition anytime soon. So I'm a little bit turned off by that too. Now, the next thing, we're talking about revenue. What I don't like about their revenue is for like the last 3 or 4 years, it has been declining. I always like to see stocks and companies that have increasing revenue, that are growing in their field, and that are dominating their field. It's okay to buy a company that's brand new and they're just finding themselves out and figuring out how to become more efficient and so on like that. But when this company's been around for 30, 40 years or even more and their revenue is declining, it's not that good of a sign. So I'm a little skeptical about that as well. We've got declining rate. Now, we do have revenue. I mean, there's a lot of companies out there that aren't making revenue, so it's still good to have a company making revenue, but it's declining. So I don't necessarily want to say that that's a good thing. It's not a terrible thing, but I don't like watching companies that have declining revenue. Earnings are negative, and earnings are declining even further than they have been in the past. So it's just stacking up against it, right? It's just everything stacking up against this company. But let's talk about technical analysis here, because the stock price is rising, and it could potentially be breaking new highs soon. And we know that the market is not rational. We don't buy stocks strictly based on fundamentals. And technical trading and technical analysis is definitely a tool that a lot of investors use, and it's very lucrative. You can make a lot of money using technical analysis and buying rising stocks. So if we look at a level of support, I believe it's trading around $1.35 per share right now, and we've got a nice double level of support following a moving average and a recent support line. And that's going to be around the $1.15 per share range. So use this as a level of support. If you like to buy on pullbacks, it can potentially pull back to around the $1.15 per share range. And if it bounces higher from there, it could be an excellent opportunity to add it to our portfolios. It's going to be very significant because it's not only on a support line, but it's on a moving average line as well. So it's kind of like a double support, and we could really see a nice bounce off that low. Now, where are we looking to the upside? There's intraday highs around the $2.50 per share range, so that could be something, but there's a lot of end of day highs at the $2 range. So I'm going to say anywhere in between $2 per share and $2.50 per share could be an excellent take profit margin. If you're not looking to make, double or triple your money, if you're looking to get in, get out, it could be an excellent trade between the $1.15 range and the $2 range. That's still huge, right? I mean, you're talking almost 80, 90% gains if you were to get in at that low and get back out at that high, and there's not too much resistance along the way. So from a purely technical standpoint, if you're looking at lines of support and resistance, if you're looking at that kind of stuff, $1.15 could be an excellent entry, and $2 per share could be an excellent exit. I don't think you're going to run into too much trouble in between those lines right there. Now, of course, if we fall down through that $1.15 range, you're going to want to watch before it starts bouncing higher. Never buy a falling stock, because if you're buying a falling stock, you don't know how far it's going to fall. So that's why it's very important to know these levels of support and resistance, because if we see it hit support and bounce higher, that could be an excellent indicator that it's going to continue moving higher in the future. And of course, if we break through that resistance, if you're thinking, yeah, well, I'd like to hold it. I got in at $1.15, or maybe you already own the stock and you're thinking, okay, you've got some wiggle room and you want to hold it and you really want to see how high it can go. If we break $2 per share and we get to that $2.50 per share mark and break that, we're going to have a very nice rally and we're going to see it move a lot higher. So if you're a little bit more risky, if you like to take on that risk because you like those rewards, look for that $2.50 per share mark to be broken and you're going to be golden. Now, I want to know, guys, because a lot of people have been requesting a video on UAMY, US Antimony Corporation, and I want to know if you've got this in your portfolios or if you were kind of just thinking about buying it with all the recent price action, because volume's good. Price action's good. We've got increasing volume. We've got increasing price action. So it looks good from a technical standpoint, but from a fundamental standpoint, I'm a little concerned about the falling revenue and the fact that they're not mining antimony and stuff like that. So let me know what you guys thought about this video. If you have it in your portfolio, kind of where you got in, where you might be getting in at, and if you agree with those lines at $1.15 per share and $1 or $2 per share as good support and resistance lines. I always love to see your guys' comments down below. I read through and try to respond to every single one of them. And it's just a lot of fun. We're growing our portfolios together. We're growing this channel together. And we're just growing together, right? That's what it's all about. It's not just me sitting here talking. It's everybody discussing below. It's everybody throwing out their ideas, their opinions, and really helping us all achieve that goal of financial freedom. So start a conversation down there, guys. Don't forget to click that like button. If the subscribe button is still red, do me a favor, subscribe to the channel and become a bro. And if you're brand new to investing, you don't yet have a brokerage account, or you're thinking about switching brokers, there's a link in the description for Webull. It is super simple to set up your account, and you're going to get a couple free stocks just for doing so and funding that account with at least $100. And if you want to share this video, make sure you do so and tag me almost anywhere at Claybro. I'd love to follow you guys back and really see what everybody's interested in investing in. So until the next time, guys, I hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day.